Hi, here's a look at our new plugin WooBuilder for Gutenberg. This lets you create any layout you like for your WooCommerce pages, so you can create beautiful products like this and sell more products. So you're not restricted by the default WooCommerce Product Page layout. So all the ones I'm showing you here have been built with WooBuilder. I'm just going to flick through these so it gives you a sense of what's possible. So there's pretty much any layout you can do now with WooBuilder. So all these have been built using it. So this one's a nice gallery one. This one here is kind of a full image one, and this next one here, you can add these little galleries in here, but there's no limitations on what you can achieve, and I'm going to show you how I did these. Right, so this is how WooBuilder actually works, and we're going to take this as an example product and show you how to customize it using WooBuilder. What I want to do with this product is make it a bit more visual. I want a two-picture gallery at the top, so I'm going to click on Edit Product at the top. And then you'll see you just load your content in as you normally would with WooCommerce, put in your price information, put in your images, all that stuff as normal. But then over on the right hand side over here, you'll see you've got this new button, Enable WooBuilder Blocks, which I'm going to click on to enable WooBuilder. Then I'm going to say, yes, I would like to use the new Blocks Builder, and that will then load in Gutenberg. And this is where the beauty begins, because now you can lay out this product in any way you like. And we've built a whole new range of blocks that let you reconstruct your product very quickly. So I'm just going to build a really quick product. I'm going to start by adding a gallery block up here. And this is just a core WordPress block at the moment. So let me just choose my photographs. Here we go. And that will create my gallery. There we go. Now under here, I want to add a 2-column layout. So I'm just going to add the column block, which is part of WordPress now. And within these blocks, I'm going to put some different elements. Now we've added a whole bunch of blocks into Gutenberg, where you can reconstruct your products. You'll see there's this new panel here that says WooBuilder. If I click on that, here they are. So we've added all these to let you rebuild your product. So for example, if I want to add a short description or a product title, I can do that. So let me do that. I'm going to add a short description over here. Here we go. And if I want to, I can change the font and the text size and the text color of my short description now. So you've got far more controls over the design of that. Then over on the right hand side here in this right hand column, I'm going to add a couple more blocks very quickly. I'm going to add my product title. Here we go. That'll bring in the product title. And again, if I want to, I can change the font over here. Let me just show you that quickly. I'm just going to change the font. And you can change the font size as well. All this stuff is now at your fingertips. Then under here, I'm going to put a couple more blocks. I'm going to add, let's add the star rating block. That'll bring your star ratings in, like so. And then finally under here, I'm going to add, actually we do need 2 more. Let's add the price one, which is just here. And then finally, and again, you can change the colors and the sizes of all these as well. And then finally under here, I want to add my add to cart block, which is just there. And there we go. Now I could carry on finessing this. I could add more space in between here if I wanted to, just adding the little spacer block. Again, because this is Gutenberg, you can do whatever you like, which is beautiful. Just click update it here and then click view product. And there we go. You'll see loading up now is my new product layout with the 2-column with the add to cart. And again, I could add some more space down here if I wanted to, but for 2 minutes work for a product that's hopefully going to sell much more than the previous one, I'm pretty happy with that. So that's how WooBuilder works. Okay, so I'm just going to talk you through each product quickly and show you the back end, just to show you how these were built using just the Gutenberg editor and our WooBuilder plugin. So I'm going to go through each of these. There's this one, which is the VW Beetle one, just has this really nice slider on it, which is a carousel slider, and then the text on the left here and the price information on the right. So I'm going to go to Edit Product at the top here, and you'll see this is just built using Gutenberg, which is cool. So again, it's super easy to change. Here we go. This is the Block Gallery plugin. This is a third-party block, which is a really beautiful one, and you've got lots of customization options over here on the right, so you can do things like autoplay slides, all sorts of groovy stuff. And that's one of the beauties about WooBuilder, that you can introduce these third-party blocks into your designs of your product layouts. Then this is down here, we've got a layout block, which is very useful. So this is our Caxton layout block, and again, I'll put the link for these underneath. This lets you create these 2 columns easily, which is a bit like the column layout in Gutenberg, but it gives you more control. Then up here within that layout block, we've got this product block, and all I've done is I've changed the font over here, and I've changed the font size. You could change the color as well if you wanted to. Then underneath here, we've just got a text block and some more text, so you can add extra stuff over and above your normal product descriptions. Here we've got our WooBuilder price block. Then we've got our review block, and then obviously we've got the add to cart block. So that's how I created that product. Pretty simple. Only took a few minutes to put together, but you see we're just combining these Gutenberg blocks to create this really unique and beautiful WooCommerce single product page layout. Okay, next one. Here we go. So this one here, which features a full width image with a add to cart button in it, and we've got the product title at the top here. So let's go and have a look at it. Click on edit product. And again, that will just load up Gutenberg for us. And here we go. So there we go. There we've got our product title. Then underneath this, to get that full width effect, we're using the Caxton layout block, which we saw in the previous one, and it lets you do this really cool layout. So we've just added a background image here, and we've also in layout here we've added a bit of padding to the top and the sides and the bottom. So that's the beauty about the Caxton layout block, that you can lay out your product layouts any way you like. Then in here we've just got a description, again the short description block. There's my price block, and again you've got your typography settings over here, so you can change the font size and the font color of your prices. That's my add to cart block. So let me go and have a look at that one again, and there we go. That's my full width image one. So the other thing I should have shown you there is on the Caxton layout block. One of the nice things you can do with it is in layout here you can make the full width background. That's how we achieve that stretch effect, so it actually fits to the left hand margin and the right hand margin. And within that block, the layout block, you could actually make this image a parallax as well if you wanted to. Right, next one. So this is a cool one. This is just a WooCommerce product, single product page, and it features this really nice shape divider block underneath here, and we've created a gradient color above. So let's go and have a look at that, see how that one was built. Here we go. So again, we started off by using the Caxton layout block here, and within that layout block, we've set the background color and a gradient color. That's how we get this nice purple effect here, this gradient purple effect. We've added the title up here, and then just simply an add to cart button. And then underneath here, even though we can't see it, there's our shape divider block. Let me just flick back to view the product so I can show you this a bit more accurately. That's the shape divider block. And we've just set that to be waves, which is one of the shapes. You've got these other shapes you can choose. We've set it to be full width. We flipped it, so it's actually pointing that direction because it's like a cutout. And this is the key stuff, that you can actually set that to go over the previous block. So it's actually cutting into the previous square block. That's how we create that lovely wave effect. Then underneath there, we've just got some text within Gutenberg. But if we wanted to add further columns under here, we could do it. We could add a gallery. We can do anything we like. That's the beauty of this. Okay, so let's close that one down and go on to the next one. This one here. Okay, so this is a pretty simple one. It's featuring these two images side by side. So let's go and have a look at this. And again, it'll load up Gutenberg for us. So there's just our product title. Then under here, all we've actually done is added the gallery block, which is just, again, a core block within Gutenberg, and we've added 2 photographs. So incredibly easy to do. Then underneath here, again, we've added the Caxton layout block, and that just lets us do columns and blocks within blocks very, very simply, and even change padding and add backgrounds to it. And then we've just got some free text. We've got our short description. Over here, we've got our price. There's our star ratings block. And there is our add to cart block, and again, add to cart block. And again, we could change the fonts of all of these within here. Complete freedom within your product layout, but again, just using core Gutenberg. Right, next one. So this is a really interesting one. This is quite a unique layout, and we've heavily lent on third-party block to create that really nice layout. So this is a great block from CoBlocks, and it's called their media card block. And it basically lets you do this very, very simply. And what's really cool about it is if you want to change it, you can just flip it like that. So it's just a block within Gutenberg. It's incredibly quick to come together. And then all we've done within this block, we've set a background image over here. This is our product title. That can be our short description, and then we've just added our our WooBuilder add to cart block, and that's how you get that really cool sort of media card effect with this shadow here. This shadow is quite subtle. You can see under here. That is just a setting within the media card. There we go, card shadow over there. Again, that's the real beauty of WooBuilder, that you can really utilize these third-party blocks, and they're growing all the time, third-party blocks. Right, next one. Okay, so this is, again, this three image layout. Let's go and have a look at how that was built. And as you can probably imagine, it's pretty simple. We are just using Gutenberg again. There's our product title. Then under here, all we've done is add a gallery, which is a core Gutenberg block. Then under here, again, we've added the Caxton layout block, and within that, we've added our text, our price, and our add to cart button. But again, anything you want to do, you can do it. That's the beauty of this. Okay, next one, slightly different again. Let's go and have a look at how that was built. So that features this lovely, it's almost full screen image with a add to cart button within it. And again, what we've done here is we've added the Caxton layout block as the sort of container block. Within that block, we've chosen 3 columns. So let me just show you this. So when you add the Caxton layout block, you can actually select how many columns you want. Okay, which is all we've done here. And then we've set the background to be that image. Okay, and then within the middle column, we've just added these 3 blocks, which is our product title, our short description, and our add to cart block. And that's how we created that layout. Simple as that. Right, final one we're going to look at quickly. This is, I guess, a more traditional layout with a few differences. So we've got this nice, our product images are actually this lovely carousel with this great photo. And then underneath here, we've got kind of some features. And again, let's go and have a look at that, how that was built. And Gutenberg will load up. So that's our product title. We've actually duplicated it here. And then in here, we've got the the block gallery carousel. And then actually what I should have said to start with, we've actually got the Caxton layout block again. So the Caxton layout block is really useful because it lets you set a grid layout of your components that are going to comprise your image. So it's often the first block that we'll use to start to build the product layouts, and we're going to start to build upon the Caxton layout block to build some, bespoke product layouts that you can just simply choose and then populate with your product elements. Right, back to this. So that's the block gallery. That's the product title, the short description, the product price, and the add to cart. So again, these are all completely customizable. So you can change the size and the color of your price. So you can have pinpoint control over how this is laid out, or I could have the image over here on the right, I could have the text over here on the left. Then underneath here, we've just got another block, another third-party block, and I'll put I will put the link to this one down as well. So this is the feature block, which comes from another third-party Gutenberg layout, where again, you can come in here and change all sorts of crazy stuff. But again, complete customization controls. So that is a look at the back end of how these pretty unique product layouts were built, all using Gutenberg and our WooBuilder plugin. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, let me know. And thanks very much for watching.